Good afternoon. Happy Sunday. It's time to get real. How are we today? You guys, the weather is so nice out there. I just got done doing yet more yard work. I don't love yard work, but every time I get a little bit more done, it's so exciting to me. So as much as I don't love always the things that I have to do, I love all of those things when they're done. So very excited about that. So today is Sunday. It is our first Q&A day. I'll call it Q&A day with Dawn. Wait, I was thinking if there's an acronym for that. No, I don't know. I don't know. So Q&A day with Dawn. And I asked you, and I think the post is pinned to the top of the page. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. But I asked you, send me your questions, things you want me to answer in real time, in real life. So no research. I read the question last week and I have it up on my phone now, but I'm going to read it again for the first time in just a second, and then just give you my real quick thoughts on an answer without any prep. So I got a total of one question, so I'm gonna choose that one. Usually, as you guys keep sending me your questions or emailing me your questions, or maybe even commenting on the video or commenting on the post of what your questions are, I'll just print them out, just cut them up and randomly stick them in a cup or whatever, and then just pick one and answer it. So today's question is: when following a paleo lifestyle with a goal to lose weight, can you still enjoy a treat? Maybe a paleo recipe? Is there a balance of still enjoying some foods that help make it a lifestyle rather than a restrictive diet of nope, can't have that? So I'll answer. I think it's a two-part question. So in following a paleo lifestyle with a goal to lose weight, can you still enjoy a treat? My short answer is yes. I think any diet, quote unquote, any food plan that you're following, you can enjoy a treat. Now, I think that you have to define what treat means to you, and you have to then also differentiate, or I guess answer the question, is that treat that I choose to have going to, like, one of my trigger foods? Like for me, a treat could not be a donut, because that would I would eat 2 donuts, 3 donuts, 4, I just couldn't stop. So you have to be choosy about your treats. But I think specifically what she's asking is when you're following the paleo lifestyle, can you do that? And so for those of you that don't know what paleo is, I did paleo for quite a while, actually, when I first started CrossFit. It's how I won my first pair of Nanos, my first pair of Nano 2.0s. I did the paleo challenge and I won that the second time. I was pissed I didn't win it the first time. Not that I'm competitive or anything. So, but paleo is typically no grains, no potatoes. You can have sweet potato, no dairy, and probably something else that I'm forgetting. So it's no grains and no dairy for sure. And lots of protein, lots of fat, and lots of that. You get carbohydrates as well, but mostly from fruits and vegetables, but very limited, very minimal fruit. And I liked the paleo lifestyle. When I did my first paleo challenge, our treat that we could have was, you could make anything if it had a paleo ingredient in it, so you could make paleo treats. But I doubt back in the Paleolithic era, they had paleo brownies. Probably didn't have that. So this is kind of like a modern version of the paleo lifestyle. And my treat would always be red wine. So on this challenge, we couldn't drink alcohol unless it was dry red wine, which I always drank sweet white wine. And I was so obsessed with following the rules that I found a way to turn my dry white wine sweet with dried fruit with no sugar added, which we could have. So I would pour a glass of wine and I'd put raisins in the bottom and I'd like let it soak and get the sugar from the raisin into the wine. And then I would drink it and then I would eat the raisins. It was not the most delicious thing I've ever had. I'm just going to say that, but it did the trick. And so I guess my point to that is you can always find a way to work a treat in that feels like you're indulging, but not like you're overindulging. And so what was the next part of that question? Is there a balance of still enjoying some foods that help make it a lifestyle rather than a restrictive diet of no, I can't, nope, I can't have that. All right, so let's just talk. I'm going to talk about any diet plan that you're following right now. If your goal is to simply lose weight, if that's why you're following something, not that you have some autoimmune disease or that your doctor says that you shouldn't eat this or that you're gluten intolerant or whatever, if it's strictly, if there's no, I guess, medical, if you will, reason that you cannot eat a certain food and you're only doing it to lose weight, then I say that no, you should not look at it as a diet and being restricted from eating something. You can look at it as I'm choosing to eat this over this. I'm choosing to eat this only in moderation on certain occasions. I'm choosing to eat these kinds of things most of the time because they make me feel good. But at no time, again, if this is simply a weight loss tool and you're following an eating plan, should I think that you have that mindset of nope, I can't have that? Because as soon as you say nope, I can't have that. So let's just use the donut for example. Nope, I can't have that. I can't have donuts. Can't have donuts. No, it's Sunday and I always eat donuts on Sunday, but I can't have donuts. All I'm thinking about now is having donuts. And so you kind of stay focused on that thing. And then you get these intense cravings and urges to eat that you maybe eat everything else instead of the donut. And so you eat around whatever it is that you want and you choose, for me, when we were doing Weight Watchers, for whatever reason, you could have graham crackers and pretzels, because they're freaking healthy, whatever. So, but you could, graham crackers and pretzels was, you'd eat those for snacks and not feel guilty about it and whatever. So I'd eat like a box of graham crackers instead of one donut and not be satisfied and then eventually give in and eat the donut anyway. So if there is something that you want to eat, that you want to treat yourself with, then I would just say plan for it. And that plan can include a lot of different ways to get that in. Maybe it's you're going out on Saturday night and you're going to your favorite restaurant and they have your favorite, I don't know what, pizza, okay, and you choose to have one slice of pizza and a big salad, and the pizza's your treat, and then the salad's your filler because you'll still be hungry, and a glass of wine, okay, so there's your other treat. And you eat all of that, and you don't eat the bread that comes to the table, and you don't have a second piece of pizza, and you don't order, a different another appetizer, and you don't have like the 3 margaritas you typically have. So you're still going out to eat, you're still having the treat of the pizza, you're still full because you're supplementing that treat with other food to make you full, and you stay in control of that. That's your plan. So you walk away not feeling guilty at all because you didn't go in there intending to eat a chicken breast and broccoli and then instead overeat pizza. You already planned exactly what you're going to eat, hopefully wrote it down in your journal, accounted for the calories, or if you're on Weight Watchers, I don't even know if they do points anymore, or whatever. And you walk away feeling good about yourself. You walk away feeling in control. You walk away feeling accomplished and proud and on track. You don't feel like you cheated. You don't feel like, I can't believe I did that. There's no guilt or remorse. And man, that's key right there, guys. That's golden. To have absolutely nothing be off limits, but instead choose when you are going to treat yourself with, I don't know how to say it, but an unhealthy food, those foods that you love that taste good, that have no other value whatsoever besides the taste. And so you choose that, instead of allowing it to control you and, consume you and going off track. So that's called living a different lifestyle. That's called figuring out how to eat well most of the 20, that whole 80-20 rule or 90-10 rule or whatever you want to say. So that's how I would suggest you approach every day, no matter what foods you choose to eat on a daily basis. And that's what diet means, is what are you consuming on a daily basis? That is what makes up your diet. So we really just need to get away from this, I'm on a paleo diet, so I can't have, X, Y, and Z. Maybe it's instead, I'm choosing to eat these foods because of the way they make me feel. I'm getting the results of weight loss. I feel very good. I feel energetic, and I don't have stomach aches anymore, and I feel in control and proud and, whatever. And the foods I'm choosing also happen to go along with this paleo thing. So that's, again, if that's strictly your goal is for the weight loss. Now, I would say instead of focusing on losing weight, you focus on eating healthy, foods that make you feel good, foods that have, value to them, nutritional value, and they give you energy, and they fuel your body, they fuel your workouts, and they leave you feeling good. That's how I would suggest that you choose your food, and then plan your treats. So choose your food, plan your treats. I think another thing is to differentiate between a snack and a treat. So when I was at Weight Watchers, a lot of people would say, I'm eating, I had, a snack, and can we snack in between meals? And I'd say, well, first of all, what do you what do you want to snack on? Like chips or whatever kind of a snack. I'm like, well, that's not a snack. That's a treat. For me, a snack has to have some kind of nutritional value, some kind of value to it. Chips don't have that. So anything that doesn't have any value except for the taste, which is valuable, but it can't be the only reason you choose to eat the food that you choose to eat. So if the only thing it has going for you is the taste, then that's a treat. That's the way I look at it. So yeah, you can snack all you want on apples and peanut butter, but you can treat yourself maybe once a day. And that's another thing I would say. It's not like a treat after every meal, treat yourself once a day. I always have something to look forward to every single day. And usually it's at night, and usually it's a glass of wine, but it hasn't always been that. But I always have something to look forward to, because this girl and most of us, if I feel deprived, that shit is going down. I am not going to do well if I feel deprived. I can handle that for all of like 3 days. And then like floodgates are opening, and I'm going to just go, and I am a tornado through the kitchen. That's how I turned into being a binger, was trying to I deprived myself for way too long. Okay. And then I'm going to finish this up. That's the risk you take when I do impromptu stuff. I'll just keep talking forever and then forget what I was going to say, because I just already forgot what I was going to say. Oh, the paleo diet. I will tell you that when I started eating the paleo diet, which really meant no processed foods, all right, no processed foods, no grains, no dairy. I was diagnosed with IBS, and I was been to emergency room after emergency room and done tests. I had a colonoscopy when I was 22 or 23. I had upper GIs. I had, severe pain, like debilitating pain. I'd go out to eat, and we'd have to come home. I literally couldn't stand up. I was doubled over in pain. As soon as I cut out all those processed foods, and for me, it was the artificial sweetener. I was a big Diet Pepsi drinker, and then I'd, eat like sugar-free, fat-free, everything, because it was for weight loss. You guys, if you hear nothing else today, if I'm rambling on too long and you hear nothing else of what I'm saying today, get rid of the fake processed foods. No artificial sweetener. None. Zero. Get it out. Not even, as soon as I cut all that stuff out of my diet, all that pain went away. Your body doesn't know what to do with it. keeps you fat and it keeps you sick. So get rid of all of that. So as soon as I did that, all of my medical problems started clearing up. So that's for sure. And yeah, I guess that's it. We'll wrap that up. So thank you so much for that question, and keep the questions coming. I think because of that question, and because I think I still have kind of a lot to say, I think one day this week we'll talk about dieting, okay, and stopping that. So we'll talk about that one day this week. I really don't know what else I have on the agenda. So I start 40 hours this week, and I'm not boo-hooing about that. I just am realistic, and I'm not going to have, I legitimately will not have as much time to spend doing this because I'll be working more. So I'll just be spending less time doing this. And so our format might change a little. I'm this week, this is my first week, but this week I'm going to commit to coming at you every single day still. I just don't know when that will be. I don't know for how long it will be, and I don't know how organized the thoughts will be this week. So this is gonna be a learning curve week for me. So bear with me, okay? Bear with me. Still check in. Still watch, listen, like, share, give me comments and suggestions. But I think I'm just gonna be a little more, little less formatted this week, and probably just do some maybe 5-minute things. And I might just do Facebook Live this week. I'm not sure. So, and I really have no plan as to what we're talking about. So I'm not on it today, you guys. But I mean, I'm not in a bad mood. I'm just, I don't know, doing my yard work, I guess. So that's where we're headed this week. If you could please go ahead and email me, reallifedawn@gmail.com, with your comments and questions, the questions that you want me to answer. And then every Sunday, I will pull a question out and I will answer it for you. So hopefully you got something out of this today. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. I know I'm going to. The reason I was talking about pizza is because I know I'm having pizza for dinner. And it's funny because I'm getting the Paleo pizza from Rosa's in Alma. And what's funny is they also didn't have pizza in the Paleolithic times. So it's kind of funny to call it Paleo pizza. But, you know, it tastes delicious, and that's my treat for the day. So looking forward to that. Have a great, great, great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.